Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail, I do musical reactions here on YouTube. I'm on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to us by Scott W. Hi Scott, how are you doing today? Thank you so very much for this request. I'm really happy because I was sad when you said this is the end of the Elvis reactions. I was actually really sad. So the fact that you requested another Elvis song makes me really happy. Although, if I recall, you said this was thanks to your mother, who said, "How dare you make her cry in the last Elvis reaction? We're not gonna end it like that. She has to do this one too." So thank you to Mama W for giving Scott a good kick in the butt there and making us do this one. I'm so excited. I can't wait, because what Scott requested this time, or should I say Mama W requested this time, is Elvis Presley, If I Can Dream, and this is the 1968 comeback special. Now, if we take a look at the description here, this was uploaded 7 years ago and it's got 79 million views. Obviously, this is from 1968. So if I expand the description here, a whole bunch of links on where to go to support Elvis. And there's lyrics as well. So I am actually going to steal these lyrics and put it in my notepad here. Anytime there's lyrics in any request from Scott, I'm gonna pay attention to the lyrics. So I have the lyrics pulled up here, and we'll see what this song is about. Here's how we'll do it. We'll watch this video once together. I will pause twice just to give you my thoughts and my commentary and interpretation of the lyrics. And then you might see me looking down, taking some notes every now and then. I'm quite literally taking notes. I'm not playing on my phone. Just to remind me of what to talk about at the end, all right? So let's go ahead and put this headset on here. Mama W in the house. She's got my back. I love her already. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. Without further ado, I give you Elvis Presley. This is called If I Can Dream from the 1968 comeback special. Here we go. Got my notebook ready.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere.
Oh, what a voice.
Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dream come true? Oh why? There must be peace and understanding sometimes, strong winds of promise that will blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining, oh every one, tell me why, oh why won't that sun appear?
My first pause of two, guys. Oh, the way he is performing, the way he is singing this with so much passion. I can't wait to dive into these lyrics. We only went through verse 1 and verse 2, and I'm not going to go over every single word, every single line. That would be too time consuming, but I'm going to pick and choose just a couple lines to get a gist of what the song is about, all right? Verse 1, there must be lights burning brighter somewhere, where all my brothers walk hand in hand. So I feel like he quite literally is opening this with a deep longing for a better world. He's imagining a future filled with unity, equality, and hope, you know, instead of division. There's sadness in a way that he asks why this dream hasn't become a reality. But like I mentioned earlier, the passion is certainly there. Verse 2, there must be peace and understanding sometime where hope keeps shining on everyone. So that verse pushes even harder into the idea of hope overcoming fear. He's tired of seeing people controlled by doubt or violence or conflict. And he's holding on to that belief that compassion and understanding can eventually win. This song is very passionate, and I see it in the lyrics, but I also hear it in how Elvis is performing this. This is very moving. This is touching me so much. I'm not gonna cry, all right? Mama W said don't cry. But it is a very moving song, and seeing Elvis leave it all on the stage is heartwarming. It really is. So let me go back 5 seconds here. I always go back a few seconds just to make sure I don't miss anything between the pauses. That was my first pause of 2. We'll keep going. We'll keep taking a look at these lyrics and go from there. Let's keep going a little bit more.
Why won't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain.
Woohoo!
We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still, I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. Oh yeah, and while I can think, while I can walk, while I can stand, while I can talk, while I can dream, please let my dream come true.
I can't. Hold on. The way that he's moving is giving me so many chills. Okay, I was supposed to stop it way back here. Hold on. What a performance, though. Real quickly, let's go over the bridge in verse 3. Okay, he says we're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. As long as a man has the strength to dream. Okay, so this bridge, it's acknowledging how broken and painful the world feels, but it refuses, in my opinion, to become hopeless. Elvis is basically saying that dreaming of something better is what keeps humanity alive spiritually. The ability to hope is what keeps people moving forward and progressing. Verse 3, deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. While I dream, please let my dream come true. This is where he's moving like this. And I'm just kind of like, oh my goodness. It was incredible. It was definitely that build to the outro, but we didn't quite hit the outro just yet. So deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. While I dream, please let my dream come true. Oh my goodness, this part felt incredibly personal and emotional. Even though he still has doubts and questions, he's refusing to give up, believing change is possible. The repeated while I can line that he was saying, it almost sounded like a plea or desperate. He's pleading for peace and justice to happen within his lifetime. And then just the way that he was moving. And there's something about this motion, like trying to move forward. I love his mannerisms. I love the emotion in his face, his facial expressions. I love the power behind his voice. There was at one point where I literally hollered. I said, woo, because of the raspiness I heard behind his voice, it was incredible. I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. It's Elvis, and these lyrics are incredible. Let me go back a good bit. I don't know how far back, because we need to hear the build up to that outro again. We'll go ahead and let it play out until the end. It looks like there's a couple more lyrics. We'll talk about it after. We'll let it play out until the end. I have to hear this build up, and I have to feel this. Let's go. Backup vocalist there.
In my heart, there's a trembling question. Still, I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. Oh yeah, and while I can think, while I can walk,
Let's
while I
go.
can stand, while I can talk, while I can dream.
Heavy drum.
Let my dream come true. Right now.
Wow.
Oh, let it come true right now. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. He's so humble. I can't handle Elvis. I can't. First of all, let me hit the button for him.
Chill factor acquired.
Because the amount of chills I have during that outro is incredible. There's just a couple more lines that we didn't go over. That outro, he quite literally said, let it come true right now. Let it come true. So that ending really turned into a passionate cry, right? For immediate change. He's no longer calming, he's no longer calmly imagining a better world. He's demanding it at that end. And that was with urgency and emotion and passion. And I felt it from head to toe because of the chills. I actually got chills on my face. I felt the little hairs on my face and the back of my neck stand up, because that is how Elvis affects me. And that's what music should do. It should make you feel, it should make you, you should be affected by such a powerful message like this. So overall, if you want the overall gist of the song, it's If I Can Dream, right? It's Elvis pouring out his hope for peace, unity, and a better future during a time of pain and division. And the song is emotional because it balances heartbreak about the world with his stubborn refusal to just stop believing humanity can do better, you know? So it was incredibly passionate. And at the end of that performance, he just, thank you, good night. So nonchalantly, what did I say that right? So like he didn't just put on the one of the best performances I've seen, you know, just thank you, good night. I there's something about his personality and his being as a man that just makes it, how humble he is. It's not something that every person has. It's absolutely something he had that came naturally to him. And it's one of the reasons I love Elvis so much, is because of that trait that I do find rare nowadays. So a beautiful message backed by an even greater performance. His movements. I certainly have to watch this a few more times because I'm still smiling from ear to ear. What an amazing recommendation, by the way. Thank you very, very much for requesting this. And thank you guys so very much for watching. What was my favorite part of this song? Gosh, it had to be the way that Elvis delivered that powerful message. I was gonna say the powerful message of the lyrics, of the lyricism itself, but actually It's how he delivered that message to his listener, to us. That was my favorite part of the song. Feel free to let me know your favorite part of the song in the comments section down below, guys. I quite literally check my comments every night before bed. If you'd like to have a conversation about it, that's where I'll be. I will meet you in the comments section. Thank you so very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. That was wonderful. That was brilliant. Bye.